Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Kotobukiya ArtFX Dark Magician. So yes, here we have my first ArtFX statue. Not to say I'm necessarily going to be getting more, but I've never had one before, so that makes it my first one. And it's of the Dark Magician. There are two versions of this. There's this one and then there's the sort of dark blue, blue skin tone, blonde hair version. This is the one I preferred though. I believe it's referred to as a Duel with Destiny version or something like that. And he is pretty cool. He is, of course, a statue, so no articulation there. But really, really nice detail. It's about 12 inches tall, 1/7 scale. And he is really cool. So let's go ahead and zoom in for the sculpt paint details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting off with quick size comparison. Of course, here we have our ArtFX Dark Magician. Here's the old Mattel Dark Magician action figure. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Superior Spider-Man. And 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. As you can tell, the ArtFX Dark Magician is bigger than all of these things by a considerable margin. He somewhat roughly might fit in scale with 1/6 scale things or other ArtFX statues, I suppose. Either way, let's get everything else out of here and just look at Dark Magician. Moving on to our 360 spin, here you can see the Dark Magician. He is sort of in a floating pose. He has one hand open and then the other hand is for holding the staff, which I don't have equipped right now. He's got his big flowing robes. Lots of nice folds and creases in there. His legs are a different shade of purple than the robes, and they have the little spirally pink things on them. He's got his big armor up there at the top. They have little pink trim over the dark purple and lots of nice shading and things over the entire figure, but it's especially noticeable on the armor. He has his big pointy hat, which also has that same trim. And yeah, that is pretty much it. He looks pretty much amazing. About as good as you could really want a Dark Magician to look, and he is in a very cool pose, so that's all very nice. Now let's go ahead and zoom in on his head sculpt. Head sculpt wise, Dark Magician's face is only visible through the opening in his helmet hat thing. He's got some dark purple hair coming down there. It's sculpted fairly well. He's got some nicely detailed eyes, and then a fairly nondescript nose and mouth. It's very anime accurate, and I don't really have any issues with that. Being a statue, Dark Magician is unarticulated, but he does come with an accessory and a base, so let's go ahead and look at those. Dark Magician's staff is made out of a metallic, bluish kind of plastic. It looks very cool. It has all the appropriate details to it, and the little gem there at the end is actually transparent, so whenever it hits the light just right, it can look pretty cool. That separates here and fits into his open hand. And here's Dark Magician's stand. You have this big pentacle base. It's got little runes all around the edges. And then it's got this piece here that you peg the big sort of seat into, which is kind of transparent purple plastic. And then you just plop the Dark Magician on top of that, and he can be displayed in that manner. Now that wraps it up for Dark Magician and all of his accessories. Let's move on to the packaging. Now, the Dark Magician comes in a very large windowed box, and most of the stuff on there I cannot read. It's almost all in Japanese. You do have a picture of the Dark Magician down here, and then down here in small English print, you have Dark Magician, Duel with Destiny. On this side, you get a nice picture of the figure. On the other side, you get some stuff that I cannot read, and a star-shaped window. And on the back, you also get another star-shaped window. Unlike most statues, since this comes in a windowed box, it is actually good for in or out of package display. So yeah, Dark Magician. Alright, that wraps it up for the Dark Magician, so until next time, goodbye!
Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.